Jeez, what sort of newbie live stream is this? Don't even have music going the whole time. Good God. Alrighty. We are back, everyone. We're headed to the Maldives. I haven't been in the Maldives in quite a while, but we have a new hat. A helmet, I guess. It's not really a hat. Yeah, so I figured we would try that out. Honestly, what is the other? Is it the Aqua Shield? Or is it this? This is 25. It must be this. Okay, this is 25 tackles. I want to make sure I had the right deal with me. We got the catamaran, chameleon, fishing catamaran, yacht, or whatever, and then make sure we have that, but let's see. Let's put on a big popper or something like that. Just in case we want to go do something else. Ooh, that's too heavy. This is a 7 ounce. It needs to be smaller than that. How about that? Good. We are good. Good. All right, top notch. We are headed to Numakuta today in the Maldives. I figured that would be kind of fun. And then I also thought, because Fishing Planet did announce, god dang, man. There we go. Finally. I'm just messing up all over the place. We just don't have it together. Good night. That's what happens. That's what happens when you wake up early and you're just not here. But no, so we yeah, let's head to the Maldives. We're gonna do some fishing, and then also because they announced the new Norway map coming out soon-ish. Hopefully, if you have any questions or anything you want to discuss, I'm all open to it. You know, I'm excited to hear what you all think about it and what fish species you think we might see, and yeah, everything else, honestly. Who do we got in the chat? We got Dub the Angler, Eli Smith, Roy, Heinen? I don't know how to say the last name. I'm stumped. Kyle, we got Derek Malovich in the house. D-Mal. Ooh. Augie S, we got Landon Stetton, Dub, again, a good deal. Tyrone, Landon. We got Narwhal, Corbin, Tim, Brock Fan. Some called me Tim. And Greg, top notch. Oh golly, okay, now I actually have to read these. Here we go. Gonna be a good stream as all. I hope so. Boy, we're off to a rocky start, eh? Good night. We could join Fisher Roy here. Let's just join a new friends only room. If anyone is around, you can join in on my game. All right. So, let me start reading. Let me start reading here. How's everything going? Everything's going fairly well, I would say anyway. We are here. If I'm missing any rods, we might leave and come back. But let's just start out with what we got and see what all we can get into. I haven't driven the catamaran in a while. Look at all the stingrays. Look at all the stingrays. First stream, love the vids. Hey, thank you, Narwhal. What do you think? What sort of fish do you think will come with? So obviously, you know, fish like the cod, halibut, I would assume up north. What do you think? Haddock, pollock. I'm like trying to think of like fishing you know, fishing North Atlantic or whatever game, where you're fishing with the more like professional sort of industrial or whatever it's called, deep sea fishing vessel. Look at that! Really, there's two really big ones over here. Just off right there. Dolphins. Halibut and cod, yep, absolutely cod for sure. You would definitely expect some birds around there. Estimate for level. So we hit what? We hit level 100 with Maldives. I would expect what, like 104? Gotta be like 102, 104 to go, I would assume. Green shark? Green shark would be cool, I agree. That would be, I mean, you think about big fish up north, halibut's obviously there, but yeah, you manage to catch a Greenland shark, that would be a big one. So that would be pretty neat. I'm trying to think of what else would be up there. They had those little dog sharks or whatever. When we were up in Alaska fishing for halibut and whatnot, there was these little sharks called dog something. I cannot recall what exactly they're called, but they're something like that. So dog something or others. What level do you think I need to be a new Babby? Yeah, got that covered. Neil! Hello, Neil. I think cool new fish idea they could add is maybe a giant... Yeah, lots of people thinking Greenland shark would be cool. I agree. I think Greenland shark, halibut would have to be two of the big ones. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Other than those smaller ones, you know. Salmon shark. Salmon shark would be kind of neat to see up there. I'm not sure if they have salmon shark in Norway. I know that they have them off the coast of Alaska. But yeah, that just kind of hit me all of a sudden that would be a cool one to see out there. But I'm not really sure if there is. Let's head off. I don't even know if we're in the right direction, honestly. See a marker out here. Oh, we did head off in a different direction. Oh well, we'll try out here. I know there's some decent spots for marlin and stuff out here, so we'll do. Dogtooth, eh? Getting into some shallow areas here. Okay, let's see if we can get into some marlin here, and maybe some sailfish, if my memory serves me right. Let's see. Love the videos, thank you. Hey, right on, Tyler. Well, glad to have you. If they pretty big, also imagine bigger salmon. Bigger salmon would be kind of neat. Fisher Oil, join your room. Hey, top notch, Roy. Yeah, I saw you in there. I wasn't sure if people would be able to join like the room I was in. I'm sure that's how it works. If you join someone else's room, then I'm sure like you'd be able to join that room too, even if you're not friends with them, but I'm just not. I wasn't sure, so I thought I'd start fresh. Wish they would add more maps or leveling maps like how they add Sling River. Yeah, I could see that being cool. All right. Let's slow this puppy down and let's get some rods out, shall we? Here's our octopus squid rod or whatever that we got from the whatever it's called. Let's throw out some glowing octopus now. Get it down. What are we thinking? Do 150 on one and 200 on the other? Somewhere around there anyway. This one's got a plug on it. Both have squid chains on there though. We'll let this one get out to 200 and then we'll start steering again. What $60 DLC do I like more? I don't like any of the $60 DLCs. I'm a huge fan of premium. I will support premium over DLCs until I die. Until I am in my grave and people are like reading things about me. They're like, you know, oh, you know, the late Bo Angles. Till the day he died, he was more a fan of premium than DLCs, is I hope what they say. Do you think they're going to copy the same fish from Russian Fish 4 because they have the map on there? Is that the Norwegian Sea too? It might be. Yeah, because that one has swordfish too, right? I think anyway. So it would be interesting to see. Red snapper, dogfish, howdy bo. Hello, hello. I'm trying to remember. It wouldn't be cool if like an octopus was like a bycatch you could possibly catch. It seemed bent over for quite a while there. Surprised that wasn't a bite. Let's make sure we're still on the right course here. Good deal. Get back on Hunter Call the Wild. You're getting back on Hunter Call the Wild? Or are you asking me to get back on? You don't have a question mark. I'm confused. Is this an order? Are you a higher rank than me? But it will be really deep map because the Greenland shark are found at like 1,000 feet of water. That wouldn't surprise me, honestly. Will be really deep. Hello from Louisville, Kentucky. Louisville, Kentucky. Well, hello, hello. Here we go. Here we go. Got into a decent fish. I can see a decent fish on the radar down there. Starting to get some line in on this guy. Should we slow the boat down more? We have a fish on both of our rods, honestly. This one's, we're reaching out in front anyway on this guy, so we'll just continue to reel this guy in. I wouldn't mind to catch a sailfish. I know there's sailfish in this location somewhere, and I've caught one or two before. But I honestly haven't caught a big one yet. Reeling in a huge shark from 1,000 feet deep is gonna get boring so fast. It really could. I really don't fish deep just because of that. I think it's boring to wait for it to go all the way down, and I think it's boring to reel it all the way up, so... yeah, one of those things. What do we got? What do we got? It's a tuna! Yellowfin. Big-eye tuna. Okay. Starting it off with a 115-pound tuna. That wasn't exactly what I was picturing out here, but okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. Get that back out there. You should. Oh, okay. You reckon hunting people would enjoy a fishing channel and fishing people would enjoy a hunting game? You know, back to back like that? Look at that. Hooked up immediately. Look at him pull out line too. 300. You went from 200 to 300 feet within like 3 seconds. Gotta slow the boat down again. Here we go. Now we got a fight on our hands. Any tips for Numakuta? Because I bought the DLCs. Just get out there and start catching fish, man. We got a few different videos to show you some different spots so you can troll and do some stuff. But otherwise, just get out and fish. Do what you can with what the DLC rods give you, you know. Trying to push the ocean tournament for sure. Can you where you are? Can you where you are? Can you where you are? You enjoy the streamer. You enjoy the streamer. Day 3 of the Surgeon Grime, about to go crazy. Wish you luck. Day 3? Man, what are you, like a fifth of the way through? Go for it, bro. You got it. Oh, a little nibbles on the other rod. Madroxide says my birthday is the 20th. I might see if my wife will let me get the kaiju pack so I can catch tuna. There you go. Okay. Little treat yourself moment there. So I'll be interested to see if we also get a tuna on the plug or if something else comes along and grabs it. Have I killed any great ones? I have not killed any great ones. I actually stopped playing the game as they put out great ones. I really just didn't have time. If you don't know anything about me, I work like 3 or 4 different jobs at the same time. So the idea of killing hundreds of animals to 1,000 was just ridiculous to me. Like I don't have time to do that at all. And it honestly is surprising that people do have time to do that. Like I just have trouble imagining it. A young black marlin, that's what I'm talking about. The black marlin, even if he's a small guy. Look at our sweet helmet we got with that Halloween event. Oh man, that is sweet. Look at the sun glimmer on him. Man, oh my. What a fish. Well, let's try to catch a bigger one, but that was exciting. He took out 100 feet real quick. That's $22,000 in the bag there. Let's get the boat back and going. Get the boat back going and keep on fishing. Fishing. So he went after the plug. And I'm thinking we might... Is this the largest plug we have? Or do we have a bigger one? Let's see. Let's see. So this is a 10-aught. Do we have a bigger... I think we might have steel ones as well. That are big. Yeah, look at this thing. 15-aught? Let's do it. Let's see if we can get a big one. This is an 8-aught. I think we could go up on that one too. So we should get a bigger fish with a 15-aught plug. Let that one get out to 200 feet or so. A tip on how to get marlin. We actually have a video specifically for that, but it's not much different than what we're doing right now. Just different locations for you to give it a shot. God, lady pan. I was gonna say, is that really a bite right off the start? Let's reel this guy in and then get a larger squid, glowing trolling octopus on there. Fish the drop-offs on the left side of the map. Yeah, I mean, I have those. We're fishing on this side of the map right now, though, Dylan. So why don't I'll flip the thing on you. Why don't you fish where we're fishing, hey? You give this spot a try. Because we'll eventually go over to the other spot. Where the frick are my... There they are. Here we go. Throw a 14-aught on, eh? We're going big hooks. We might go a ways without getting a bite, but when we do get a bite, he's gonna be a big one. That's what I'm after right now. Let's get this one out to 200 feet too, I'm thinking. Though they are like right on top of the water, so maybe not. Alright, let's make sure we're on the right heading here. So we do have a marker right below us, so we should be going over a pretty decent spot. There it is, right there. We should be going right over top of it now and hopefully get a bite here, but we'll see. The trolling hostile, or you were trying to help with that. All right. Oh, so you're trying to discount my videos, huh? You just think that I make these videos just so people in the chat can give advice, huh? Joking. Do what you want. Go, yeah, just go fish the drop-offs on the side of the map. Do it. Where are you trolling hotspots for New Makuta? I can't find the vids. Can't find the vids. Just search New Makuta and look for anything that has video for it, essentially. It's not a live stream. That's just going to be 2 hours of me fishing, essentially. Which, you know, has decent stuff, and it's just going to be scrolling through 2 hours of stuff to find it. My God. They are just freaking us out, man. Oh, no. Come on. Hit the Z button to zoom in, and instead it hit the anchor. Newbie mistake. Thoughts on electric reels from the new map? It would be cool. It would be cool to see. I'll go out on a limb and say I probably wouldn't hold my breath to see if they would be added, but would be a neat part of fishing added in. It sort of like gives me the same vibe as when Call of the Wild, the Hunter Call of the Wild added semi-automatic rifles to the game. I thought the game was going to go downhill so fast, and it honestly did. I stopped playing it after like a year or so after they did that, but yeah, no, the game has stayed on. Lots of people enjoy it, so just lost interest with me, which isn't saying much, I guess. Been a while since you've watched the stream. Well, glad to have you back. When do you think the first dev diary gonna be? So they announced it this week. I assume they're gonna want to have it out in the next month and a half, maybe. I'm not sure. Month and a few weeks. Hard to say. So you would think we would get our first dev diary maybe in 2 weeks, maybe get our first one, and then maybe another week goes by or 2 weeks go by and we'll get a second one. I'm not really sure. Come on. They're just toying with us. I want the big boy. Holy Huckleberry, it's that dude who does YouTube videos. Where is he? Who are we talking about? Don't you dare go back up. Oh, a dirty dog. We are using really big hooks right now, so our bites are going to drop off, but when we do get a bite, it's going to be a big one. It's kind of the trade-off you have to make when you put on those huge lures and stuff like that, is that there's only going to be a small percentage of fish that actually go and grab them, which can make for a slightly boring live stream sometimes, but maybe we'll put a smaller lure on one of the rods and have a bigger one on the other one. Just to mix it up. Have some fish on one rod, and then on the other rod have the big one. The big rod. Big lures. Can I show you where we are? I mean, in a way, I can zoom out a little bit. Show you where we are, but it's not very helpful. Not really a good way for me to show you. Here we go. This works. We're far northeast. This spot, I mean, just doing the missions for New Makuta will give you tons of locations, including this little buoy here. Because it'll basically be like, fish this little drop off here. Like, it's literally for a mission for you to do. So you can go fish that spot there. Otherwise, this is also another fun location. Oh. My lord, my Lanta. Should we see how big this one is? Oh, he's taking out a line too. More line than the other one though. That's almost out to 400 there. What about this one? This one is past 400 now, taking us almost out to 500. Oh. Close. Oh, Fisher Roy got a unique sailfish. Nice. This one's taking us out to 500 now. I feel like we better slow the boat down, man. I feel like they're both good-sized fish, so we just need to choose one and go. This one's already out to 570 feet, so let's just reel this guy in. 70 viewers and only 21 likes. Come on, folks. It's standard, man. I always say, you know, imagine yourself in a high school lunchroom or something like that, and only like out of like the 50 people sitting there, only like 15 of them actually like you. That's what live streams feel like sometimes. I don't get it. Have all these people taking time out of their day, which I appreciate, to show up to the live stream, but you know, only like a quarter of them. Only a quarter. I feel, in my mind, I like to think that the other 3/4 are like You know, they're still on the edge about it. They're like, I mean, if this guy shows me something cool, maybe I'll hit the like button. But until then, I'm gonna hold it back. All right, we are at 670 right now. We're gonna have to start doing some actual fighting here. Pull the rod up, get some line in. Couple feet at a time. We are in the fighting chair, quote unquote. This guy's gonna keep pulling out line all at the same time. 800,000 per hour on soy fish, is that good? I would assume so. I'm not really sure. I've never really done that. I've never done that. Can you show me your biggest fish? Yeah, eventually. Once we fight this guy in 20 minutes from now. Unless we lose it. It's always an added thing when you have to read the chat while you're fighting. That's why I like constantly reel in sometimes, just to just so I make sure I don't lose it. Can result in them pulling out some line. Some extra line, though. We can get them under 600, though. I'll feel pretty good about our progress. Better days on New Makuta because the days I have gotten haven't been good. I mean, if they're not good days, just skip to the next day, I guess. I'm not really sure. That goes for pretty much every location in the game. Norway, to me, looks like a filler map. I wouldn't say filler map. I mean, a northern ocean location was definitely needed, right? We needed to have the access to those colder weather fish, halibut, cod, that sort of thing. As far as the ocean goes, I feel like that's going to be pretty huge. And then hopefully they'll be able to focus on other inshore or you know, freshwater locations. I'm sure everyone's got a freshwater location they would love to see added. Australia, South Africa, maybe some locations in the US as well. Maybe you'd just like to see other fish added to current locations. Or larger fish added. Alligator gar. White sturgeon. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they work on afterwards. Here from South Africa. Hell, speak of the devil, Waldo. Top notch. Glad you made it, my friend. You thumbs up all the videos, even MDL. Hey, top notch, William. Well, you are a friend of mine, that's for sure. It's good to be back. Watching, I was out last week fishing for golden perch, yellow belly. Last week and 2 were keepers. Hey, top notch, man. That's nice. Devs are so bad on New Makuta for me, and I don't know why. Or the days are bad. I thought you said the devs are bad. And I was like, what are they doing to you on those days? That's funny. Alright, got him in the 150s now. Can we keep him in the 150s, though? I love this, like, urchin. It's like he needs to oil the gears or something. He is putting up a fight in these last 150 feet. It's like he's got a second wind. He's pulling us back out to 170 now. Good golly. Fishing on shore. I mean, it should be the same day that's available for you, right? First day. It's server wide. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Very nice. Very nice. I love a good Australian in the chat. I also think they should add an Australian map to the game. I think that would be really cool. I want to see them add a half and half, a hybrid freshwater saltwater map. I feel like that would be really cool. I mean, they sort of did that with blue crab, right? They have kind of the inshore fishing for tarpon and snook and stuff like that, and then you can go freshwater in the reeds or whatever like that and fish for the gar and the bass and all that sort of stuff. Peacock bass. I feel like they could do the same thing with Australia I think it's a cool concept that they should really build off of. Obviously, it wouldn't take as much work as a big ocean map, so I feel like they could definitely do it. Choco! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Get so much monster fish! So much monster fish! Big lures, big hooks, big energy. That's what it's all about. Big baits, big hooks, and big enthusiasm. I have no idea. What's my favorite fish? Like in real life or in the game? What are we talking about? Golden perch is the money fish? You think so? That'd be cool. Dive into an ocean map in the future. Maybe a beach, pier, or even a rocky cliffside would be really cool. Okay. See you in the 50 or sub 50. We're in the 40s, 30s. Get them up here. We have a decent sized marlin. That would be cool. It can't be a striped marlin. This has got to be a black marlin. Oh yeah, baby. It's just going to be like a regular adult. Watch this. Regular size adult marlin. Here we go. Gaff him. Gaff him, He-Nil. Trophy and a new personal record. You know what? I don't even care. I don't even care. That one deserves the unicorn dance. If it'll work. If it'll work. Is it gonna... Maybe... I had to switch, Dang. Just a second. I gotta get this. I gotta get this right. Oh, there it goes. Just took a moment there. Good golly. Okay. Well, we got it. Jeez Louises. That is a new personal record for me. Wowie zowie. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. 700 pounds. Almost 800 pounds. Trophy. Black marlin. Can't even see He-Nil's face. Or the ginormous helmet he's wearing. What a fish, He-Nil. What a fish, bud. I gotta take a picture of this one. It's a new PR for me. New PR for me. Get a pic. Boom. Boom. Gotta time pics. You gotta time the screenshots. I tell you what, that is a monster. You know the fish is big when you can't fit them on your screen. If this is all you see of the fish when you get it in, that's a big fish. Oh my. That is so cool. Well, I tell you what. Shoot dang, bro. Alright, enough screenshots. Let's keep this guy. $160,000, 59,912 XP. I'll take it. I will take it. Weight room, bro. Yeah, he is holding up an 800-pound fish like it's nothing, eh? That's awesome. That's how you hold them too? Kool-Aid man. Man after my own heart. Nice. Alright, let's get this back and going. As much fun as those big fish are, it is kind of annoying to fight them. Well, let's see if we can get ourselves another one, or we might have to turn around or go somewhere else. How your fish only get $12? No! Alright, got that one set. Trap set. Now it's time to boat. Steer the boat over a little bit this way. There we go. Top notch. Need a saltwater break. I thought Fishing Planet wouldn't pick Norway because, you know, RF4 had the Norway map first a long time ago, so I thought it would be game uniqueness drawback. Yeah, no, I really thought it would be, you know, like even like an East Coast sort of United States sort of thing, long Canada or something like that. But But no, I mean, that's cool. I mean, it's, if all the fish are the same, then I mean, it's not really that big of a deal to me. Do they have like big, like, I know they probably have halibut in the coast of Canada, but do they have like big, like, Greenland shark or anything like that? I'm trying to think of other like big saltwater northern species that might be on this location. Killer whale. Are we gonna catch a killer whale? Can we see the day you're fit? Yes, sorry. That's what we're fishing right there. Day 1. Day 2's the same. Couple of humps here. Just like a pair of sand dunes. Make no mind of my cursor in a hand shape grazing over top of them. That's nothing. Alright, I'm gonna put a smaller lure on this one, methinks. Methinks? What is that? It's a meme, isn't it? Like a meme that he says methinks. Is there a fish on this rod? No? Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Just wanted to make sure. It's the word bearer! Favorite fish in game? Gotta be tarpon. I love the tarpon fishing in the game. Big topwater lures. Them hitting up on topwater, blowing it up. I love that. I love that. I think it's a lot of fun. Let's go back to. Well, let's just throw on a 12-aught, shall we? Go down a size. We get slightly smaller fish. That way we know if this one gets a bite, it's at least a fish. But if the other one gets a bite, we know it's a big fish. Makes it easier to switch, you know, prioritize one rod over the other. So I think we might be meeting our end here, though we do have a seagull flock right here. Don't see what fish are jumping though. So we'll go through this flock of seagulls real quick. Get through it, and then I think we might move locations to go fish a different spot. So my friend requests, I have no friend requests available. I have maxed out at 1,000 again. I can delete someone. Random. I always feel bad when I delete someone because I have no idea if they're one to play. But I usually start with people who are low level. So I have 2 open spots on my friends list now. Send away. Otherwise, there's a lot of times where I max out at 1,000, and even if you send me a friend request, like, I don't see it because it doesn't send it to me. I'm maxed out, so I can't receive friend requests. Oh, please be hooked up. Please be hooked up. No, I even heard it taking out line. It's at 260 right now. Let's get Bo some likes for that PB trophy, you know. Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate the thoughts. Here we go. Here's a fish. Can we reel it in without stopping? Do we have a fish on that other rod? I don't think so. Wow! Love it, boy. Keep rocking and smashing skulls. Heretic. It's not heretic. It would be Xeno scum. That sounds like some Xeno scum right there. That's awesome. It's always a good day when you get to yell wah. Always a good day. It's always an improvement to the day. I feel like every time I wake up now, I should really, like, you know, wake up, stretch, and just yell wah. If anything, if I stub my toe in the morning, I might go wah, as a substitute for why. Why curse me like this? Alright, we might actually have to slow the boat down. It's not turning into a very easy fight here. Just taking out line. Alright, 300 some. Wanted to ask, but didn't. Well, never fear, never fear. Ask away all the time. Don't bother me none. KG Mekong, the new stronger flow tackle with you. Sounds like a fresh gameplay. I would love, I mean, I'd love a Mekong map, or even like they have that Stingray. They combined, like, even if they stretched it a little bit to add like a cool like location in Singapore or something like that. Maybe even one of those like pay lakes or whatever, just to be on theme, but then have like you know, make it expansive so that it'd be kind of fun to still look around for locations and whatnot. But have the Mekong, have some cool stingrays, freshwater rays. Striped marlin this time. That's a Kaiji no reef fish right there. Alright, I think that's gonna do it for this spot. Let's go ahead and move locations. I don't think we can move locations unless I reel in all the rods, but I thought I would try anyway. Okay. Sure enough, sure enough. Just thought it would be cool if they added an ice fishing map where you have to buy like ice rods and ice drill. It would be neat. I agree. It would be neat. And I do think that's kind of what they were going for. You know, we really don't have any sort of like locations in the game that are good for like a, other than like White Moose Lake, maybe. It's kind of snowy looking and whatnot. But other than that, we really don't have any locations that give you kind of a winter vibe of like, oh, it's, especially in real life, right? When it's winter outside and you do want to fish, but you want to stay in theme or something with the weather. You know, where do you go? And I think this Norway map will give us a new location that'll be kind of a cooler, colder location and all that sort of stuff. So it'll be interesting. You're only level 8. How do you add me? Well, you just go to your friends and look up my name and hit the add friend button, I suppose. Oh, shoot. I've already gotten 2 friend requests. Oh, golly. Alright. I guess if you're level 8, you're probably next on the chopping block. Unfortunately, you know, I asked like a month ago for Fishing Planet to raise the amount of friends that you could have. Because it used to only be like, I don't even know, 250 or something like that, and then they raised it to 500 or 1,000. I just keep running out of space. It's not a bad thing. It's just the way it goes. Just the way it goes. Big throw. All right, let's go 150 on this one, and then we're gonna go 200 on the other one. That's the sound I make when I make a big cast. All right, close enough. How long do we plan to go live? Same time, as always. We'll continue to be live till 9:30 Central Time, which is in about an hour and 15 minutes. So, well, yeah, we got some time. We got some time to do some stuff. We might troll along this location for a little bit, and then we might move to a location where we do some casting. We'll do some casting for a little bit, and then we'll just move again, I guess. I don't know. We'll just... God damn. Second time! Always hit the Z button to zoom in, but that hits the anchor. Z for zoom, or also Zanker. Watching from the Mill Creek Cup. Hey, top notch. I saw some pics on Facebook about it. Nice. Very cool. Very cool, very cool. Ooh. How's it looking? Has anyone caught any big fish yet? Like a weeping willow bedtime with Bo. Yeah, I think I might have even saw your comment about it earlier. And that's a great idea. I am currently... I worked and worked to get all those Halloween videos out, and I'm currently working on something else for another company of mine. And then once I finish that work, I will work on a video for the MDO channel. And then once I finish that, I will go back to Fishing Planet. So I apologize. For the next few weeks, it might be kind of bare on the Bow Angles channel. We'll try to get our live streams in, other than when we have to go for holidays and stuff like that, with Thanksgiving and Christmas coming up. But until I'm able to finish my work for my company, and then also do my MDO video of me in the Amazon fishing and whatnot, we're gonna have to put the Bow Angles videos on the side for a little bit, which I hope to not do too much, because we will start having information about the Norway map coming out. So if anything, I might put out a Bow Angles news episode every once in a while to talk over the news we're getting. And I know Andrew was interested in doing a live stream or something discussing some Q&A. So yeah, that will be fun. Several are over 20 pounds. I think the biggest is 22 right now. Okay. Nice. So it's pretty neck and neck then, eh? If they got several over 20, but the biggest one's 22. Dang. Well, I'm headed out to fish with Austin Anderson here in 2 weeks, something like that. Close, a little bit over 2 weeks maybe. Oh, turn the boat. So you gotta pay attention to where you're driving, or else you're gonna miss your turn. Newbie mistake. He's here fishing, top notch. You say, I got a cool gift for him. I do. It is cool. I tell you what, I'll even send you a screenshot of it. It is super cool, but you can't show it to him. It's just between you and me. It's a gift. It's a gift for him though. I spent a little bit of time on it the past day and a half, but it's pretty neat. You got a life to do what needs to be done first. There you go. Thank you. Appreciate it. Have I caught a shark in real life? I've caught a few sharks in real life. Nothing huge though. I've caught a bull shark and a black tip reef shark. Both in Florida, both on the same trip, honestly. My dad, funny story. My dad has he like came close to catching like a top tier nurse shark, like a true giant nurse shark. Which is wild, but I mean, this thing was almost as long as the boat. It was massive. But yeah, they like got it up close to the boat, and you can watch the video. He sent me a video on his phone, and it's just like going around the boat and everything, and it stays like 6 feet out from the boat the entire time, and then all of a sudden the line just breaks. So it was cool though. It was a giant, and the guide, you could hear in the guide's voice, the guide was like, "Oh my god, that was a giant nurse shark." It was huge. So that was pretty cool to see in a video. Just that he was hooked up on a big one. Sharks are crazy. There's so many sharks out there. It is cool to see the different ones. What you get? It's like a box of chocolates. Forrest Gump out here fishing for sharks. We're not having as much luck with the big lures as we were in the other location. Good bit talking before you drew pegs. Oh, nice. Right on, man. Well, here I'll message you to you right now. so you can see while we're chatting. Hopefully I don't get a bite while we're doing that. No bites. We're good. I gotta find your name. There you are. Alright, send it your way. It's pretty cool. I got spent a little time drawing. You tell me if you think you'll like it. I want to see fish on the radar anyway. 1,133 pound unique black marlin. Where are you at? Are you behind us? Fisher Roy? Well, that's Dub the Angler. Peb House over there. Fisher Roy, you're way over here. Wow, shoot-dang, bro. We're gonna have to go over here. And we need to fish this little shelf here. That could be cool. Alright, we'll go down there. I haven't been there. Whoa, fish on! Nah, dirty dog. Looked like a great white as to footer swam past my canoe. Wow. That's cool. I mean, catching a shark, there is something, I don't know if primeval is the right word about it, but there is something cool about catching a shark. It's like, I don't know, like being close to a lion or a leopard or something, even if it's on the other side of glass. It is kind of cool. It's like, oh, if you were big and you were hungry, you could eat me. But I got you on the end of my rod right now. Boom. You're mine right now. It's pretty neat. That's awesome. Hey, good deal. All right. I think we've hit our max on this location. I guess technically the max is up a little ways, so I guess we could give it another 100 yards or so. But then I think we'll move locations, and we'll actually have to drive to that one because I don't have a marker for it. I need a St. Lawrence River map. Ooh, yeah, I think so. Oh, fish on. That's actual fish. Not one of those fake fish that you pick up the rod and then it's gone. Look at him take out a line. You have a young marlin on here. Good golly, look at 380, almost 400 now. All right, we gotta slow down the boat. Slow it down, slow. All stops, all stop. You gotta make it sound like it's on the Titanic. Full stop ahead. I don't know what they say. Buying the Maldives pass, but then stopped playing Fishing Planet. But then when I got back on today, the license expired. What? It stopped playing Fishing Planet. Like whatever your console or PC, your mobile or whatever, just wouldn't play the game. That's interesting. Is this ocean better than the 83? If you have the gear for it, I suppose. If you have rods that can handle 1,000-pound fish, then sure. You wish I caught the... I do too. I wish I caught the 1,000-pound fish. Wouldn't that have been nice? It's like a... That comment just reminds me. It's like what a grade school kid would say walking past a birthday party they weren't invited to would say. I wish I had a birthday cake. I do too, buddy. I do too. Don't we all? All we've caught so far has been catfish. Good-sized catfish. You know, especially in a competition, the ballsiest thing you can do when you catch catfish is cook them up on the spot. You know, it's a effigy. It's like an effigy of sorts. Put their head on a spike next to your campsite. That'll keep them away. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember reading that in any sort of fishing, tipped guide or anything like that, but I'm pretty sure that would apply. Catfish is always fun in real life. Yeah. Not when you're not trying to catch them. Don't want no stinking catfish. We're trying to catch a beautiful carp. No, bro. No. It was still in the blue. How did we lose that? I was literally reeling in it and I had both of my freaking mouse clicked down. Both of them were clicked down. And we lost it due to low line tension. Are you serious? I don't even know what to say. I'm lost. I'm lost for words. It wasn't even like I got caught off guard and I just had my rod sticking up without reeling. I was literally holding both down. That I can't walk backwards, so it's not like I could try and increase the tension somehow. That's so stupid. Alrighty, well, let's move locations because I do want to go to that. So Fisher Roy got that really big one way down south. So let's move the boat. We're gonna zoom out and move the boat down south. It's gonna cost me a bait coin to what did I freaking hit there? Cost me a bait coin to fast travel. So 8 bait coins, by the way. So we're just gonna drive. Hopefully y'all are in a driving mood. Enjoy the open blue, the blue sea. All right. Biggest fish ever in Fishing Planet. I'm not really sure. It might be the swordfish. It might be a black marlin. I'm not sure which. I'm thinking the swordfish is probably bigger. Let's see. If we go to the leaderboard and we go to fish, unique black marlin's actually bigger. 1,358 pounds. Woo-wee. That'd be a fight and a half, wouldn't it? 1,350. That's almost. It's almost double our 700 some pound black marlin. That's wild. Whew, that's a big fish. Did you pay to get that boat? Technically, I didn't, but I mean, you usually would. It's a DLC boat, so yeah. Or you know, you have to pay to get the pack that it comes in. Do you think I'll ever do an in real life fishing stream? If I figure out how to do it well. I have done one in real life fishing stream, and my phone overheated before I was even able to do anything. So I'm not really sure how you do an in real life fishing stream without your phone overheating. It's hot outside. At least it was in Kansas. Maybe I need to do it during an ice storm. That would keep my phone cold. But yeah, I'm not sure. Well, I could make a fun low level. Maybe I like it because I'm from there. That makes sense. I mean, it sounds pretty similar to St. Croix. Just work your way up to St. Croix and get up there. 2 channels were 5 and 6 pounds. You say that, but yeah, brought a grill and we're probably going to pan fry some tomorrow. That's good. I like it. That's awesome. That'll work. That'll work. Yours was 1,093. Nice. Nice. So are you new? Hey, no trouble. Just arrived, but curious if you talked about ocean boats being sold in the shop. I would be surprised. I think they're probably going to continue on with the rental boat situation. Because honestly, anyone who gets to this level is going to have $6,733,000 or whatever, and a rental boat doesn't really mean much to them. But yeah, I don't know. Would it make much difference if you paid $3 million for a crappy store-bought boat, like a used boat from the store versus a rental boat? Would that still be worth it to you? Negative 10 degrees here. Oh my. I heard it might snow in Wisconsin over the Sunday. Or over the weekend. Maybe Sunday. I don't know. We will see. We will see. I've been doing a little bit of lifting. Just so I get my shovel in arms nice. Get a little endurance built up. Working on my lower back. That way I'm not out in the cold going, oh, my back. Oh. Gotta do what you gotta do. Trying to figure out how to do. 25 at yours. Bo, Luke Sports, how you doing? It's been so long. What's good? Man, same old. Playing some digital fishing. I'm out here. It was a cold autumn day in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, but in Fishing Planet, it's a bright and shiny 80 degrees Fahrenheit. It's sunny, partly cloudy. I'm out on the open ocean with my multi-million-dollar yacht. You know, life is good. Life is good, and there's not much more I can say about it. You know? If I were to talk an ill word at the moment, you know, I don't think people would even listen. I think they would just go, oh, that guy. That guy again. So evidently, fun factoid, but Jimmy Buffett evidently had one of those planes, sort of a big one, and would do similar sort of situation. He would fly around from tropical ocean location to another to do some fishing and whatnot, and his plane is actually at the Margaritaville and Universal Studios. They retired the plane, and it's actually it's like a prop. Not the prop of a plane, hardy har har, but it is part of like the decoration of the Margaritaville in Universal Studios is his actual plane. So if you ever go to Universal Studios in Florida and you go to the Margaritaville and you see big plane, that is Jimmy Buffett's actual fishing plane that he used to take off, you know, from all these little islands, probably around the Caribbean and the Bahamas and stuff like that. But yeah, still pretty cool. I wouldn't mind having a cool little fishing plane like that. That'd be pretty neat. All right, so we saw Fisher Roy fishing around these drop-off points. We will see if we get just as lucky as him. He's over here catching striped marlin and black marlin. What did you catch that giant black marlin on, Fisher Roy? Please say it's a metallic 15-aught metallic plug with a 8-inch squid chain. Well, that would be great, because that's what I already have rigged up. And maybe you like stopped it at 209 feet, because that would be great. Then I wouldn't have to change anything. Beautiful in California. Finally had a little rain. Oh, very nice. I have some family out in California. Call my great grandmother. Try to call her once a week. See how she's doing. That's important. I just want to throw that out there. You know, you can be a big tough guy if you want to, but if you're not calling your grandparents every once in a while, if not once a week, maybe every 2 weeks. Who we got? Bjorn's on the hunt. Boy Clueless. Thanks for the sub. Call your grandparents. That's all I'm saying. That's the big big lesson there. That's the big takeaway. They're not getting any younger. Call them and see how they're doing. What's with Norway? What is with Norway? Like, it's like the new fishing location or something? Should be some new fish there. Might be a new boat, since we seem to get new boats with every ocean location. Yeah. Other than that, what is with Norway, right? What's up, Maxino? You look pretty tough, man, like old Iron Abs crabs. Iron Abs crabs. Arr, 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 arr. Is that a pretty good impersonation? In crabination? Fishing trip was insane. We didn't have a single day where we got skunked, no drums, sadly, but it was by far the best surf fishing trip I've ever had. Got a lot on the new rod builds, too. Hey, nice, man. Did you post some pictures in the Discord? I'll check them out after the live stream. What's the best bait for Lone Star? I know I never really spent a lot of time fishing with bait at Lone Star. I mean, other than like float rods and stuff. I use float rods with like dough balls or just worms and stuff like that to catch, you know, green sunfish and bluegill and whatnot. But I usually just toss around the casting spoon. You watch the first episode of our beginner series, free to play beginner series. I try to get rid of the float rod and the bait as soon as possible. Switch to the casting rod. Start catching bass and pickerel. Bass preferably, but you do catch pickerel too. And the odd crappie and sometimes, maybe, if my memory serves me right, you might catch bluegill. But mostly bass, pickerel, and the odd crappie. You would like to go fishing in real life? I got a bunch of locations I like to fish in real life. Like to spend some time in India fishing in a few different locations for the mahseer and the goonch catfish. I'd love to go back to the Amazon and fish a few different places. Love to go back to Africa, fish a few different places in Africa. A lot of catfish, the vundu. I'd love to go after a big Nile perch. Big tigerfish, Goliath tigerfish in the Congo would be neat. There's just a lot of different fishing opportunities in Africa that I'd love to go back and experience. Yeah. I mean, I'd love to go back to Europe and fish for big Wells catfish in Spain. There's just a bunch of different stuff I'd like to do. Because of the retail boat. Grind the top level and stop playing because of the retail boat. What's wrong with the retail boat? Ton of fun. Weirdest thing, I caught a bunch of mystery jacks on the sound side. I asked Oliver and nobody knew what they were, but they were some kind of jack. Interesting. I feel like jacks could like, I could see jacks being like the sunfish of the ocean. Like they obviously seem to have a good genetic side, right? I mean, there's even freshwater fish that have a similar build to them. In a way, I guess. It's a stretch. But yeah, no. It's cool. That one, I guess what I was thinking of most was that bulldog fish in the Congo River. That's like, the shape of that thing is like pure jack. I don't know how you had good luck out here, Fisher Roy. We are not doing well. Fisher Roy sending spots to us. Metallic plug, 13-aught on a trophy squid chain. Early nighttime. Oh, we're actually coming up on that location. Okay, alright. I don't think I have a trophy squid chain. I have a colorful squid chain we could try. Should we try that? Let's try that real quick. I'm gonna reel this in. I'll put it in the colorful squid chain. We have 5 of them, so even if we lost one, we could put it on. ID it for you? Oh yeah. Master IDer. The Master IDer! He's always got an idea. And if he doesn't have an idea, he'll help you get an idea. Alright. We got the colorful squid chain mostly because they're 10-inch, so they're big. They're big squids. I'm hoping that we'll get the eye of a big marlin. We will see. We will see. I don't have a flashlight on. Boo 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 boo. Pompano at first, but they were definitely jacks posted in the Discord just now. Nice. Trying to catch 44-pound gar Quanchkin weren't lying in your video. It's a grind. It is wild. Like, we spent 2 hours trying to figure out like a tried and true method to catching those alligator gar, but they were really just spotty. Just here, one there, and it just like we'd skip time and catch another one. What was it? Not the trier, the tombaki. The tombaki were very similar at Amarone River. I have a fish on. We're early on the mark. We're not exactly there yet, and he's not taking it out to 400, 500 feet, so wouldn't think it's a big black marlin, but we have something on. Talk today. I meant what map and what bait to get from level 47 to 50. 47 to 50's got to be San Joaquin sturgeon. We have the free-to-play playlist. It's all by level. If you look at the level, it'll say that San Joaquin it goes to level 50. And at level 50, you switch to Weeping Willows. I made it really easy and foolproof with that free-to-play playlist. Every single video has a level range. And it's not like, oh, this is one option for you to go if you're between level 42 and 50. No, that is the location you have to go to. To fish from level 42 to 50. You can take a little side journey and go somewhere you've always wanted to go, like Caney Creek or something like that. But to continue on in the game, you need to return and continue fishing to level 50 and then go to Weeping Willow. I'm sorry if I sound stern right now, but I get that question a lot. So I just I feel like I'm repeating myself, even though it's with new people each time. That would be great, man. I posted it in the in real life fishing section of the Bow Angles Discord. There you go. Top notch. We'll get an idea. How's the fishing today? Not too bad. We're getting some decent fish. We already got a PB. And we got a trophy big eye tuna. Trophy big eye tuna. Big tuna. The office reference, right? Big tuna. Alright. Let's get this back out there. We got a big lure on big squid chain going for a big black marlin. Come on, baby. Get that back out to 200 feet. Maybe. Well, so evidently if you're letting line out and you hold shift, you don't let line out faster. Oh god. Here's our marker up there, boys. We're gonna go right over top of it. Gonna get that big boy. Get that big boy. All right, let's see. Can I point out a spot no one fishes? I suppose so. Yeah, point it out. What happened to Twitch? I gave up on Twitch. I streamed on Twitch for like 2 weeks. I don't think we ever got above like 7 people on Twitch, despite having 1,000 followers. So I just gave up on it. I didn't think it was worth it. Not for how much work it was to stream on Twitch. It was genuine, like a 30-minute thing that I had to do every single time to like stream on Twitch and YouTube. Plus, it was like a $15 a month subscription, all for a maximum of 7 people to watch on Twitch. Maybe chat like 3 times, and then other than that, like nothing different. It just wasn't worth it to me. 43-incher. Your dog's account? Alright, that big black marlin should come any minute now. Come on, baby. Show me the money. I gotta turn. Dump a whole pot of chili on the ground. try to put it back in the pot and then just run away. I think it's pretty relatable. I think a lot of people have done that. I don't know about you, but I think a lot of people have done that. Does anyone watch Tim Robinson? I'll throw that back out there too. What's up, Philly Sprods? Big bass and tarpon? Maybe so, maybe so. On blue crab or Everglades? We had a live stream not too long ago where we fished for bass. We didn't fish for tarpon, I guess, but yeah. Need some spots for wahoo. I got spots for wahoo. I got spots for wahoo. Kevin Malone from The Office. Whoa, whoa, who's talking about Kevin Malone from The Office? What are we talking about? Tips for big bass, big bass. May I please, may I please. Let's finish this little route here that we're going on. Fisherman Roy out here catching 1,000-pound marlin. We're not catching nothing. Not catching nothing for nobody for nothing. So we might move to fishing for wahoo. Got to 100 viewers, did we? I'm telling you, I have one screen in front of me. I wish that you all could see it too. It literally says concurrent viewers in 2 different spots on the same page. And one, like, they're different numbers most of the time, and I don't know which one is truthful. One will say like 94 and the other one will say 98, and I'll be like, which one is true? I don't know. So there must be a lag between the 2 of them. I'm not really sure what the difference is. It says my chat rate is 3. Does that mean 3 chats a minute? What's a rate of 3 mean? It says the chat rate of the stream at the most recently available time. What does that even mean? That doesn't mean anything. You could say anything. You could say 700. What does that mean? I don't know. What's a chat rate of 700? 700 chats a minute? 700 an hour? You gotta go. Have a good one, everybody. Until next time, have fun. Hey, take care, Luke Sports. Those are a rookie. Now, I know. That's the problem. That's the problem. I wish we could just stay at... See, the thing is, if we did, like, consistently get, like, 200, 300 people watching the stream, I'd probably have a boring stream where I just drive my boat around trolling without any fish. People would get mad, leave, and say, I'm never going to his live stream again. So at least if we keep the viewer count low, then if I have a bad live stream, I don't lose as many people as I could potentially lose. You know? So in a way, you could say that I actually like prefer smaller viewer counts on purpose. Just in case I have a bad day, you know? It's all strategy. It's all, you know, big brain stuff up here. You know, I'd much rather have only 100 people watching versus 200, 300. Gah. Can you go to the Glades? I want to play with you at Glades. You're on PC. We went there like a few weeks ago, actually. Where were you then? We can't just keep fishing at the same location. Now when we have access to the entire game, we got to mix it up. You missed your chance, unfortunately. That's our age in the chat. Hell of a time staying engaged with the chat. I know. Yeah, it's all, you know, especially when I get like 2 minutes behind to the point where someone says something and it hasn't even reached the top of my chat window and they're already saying, hey, you missed my chat. Hey, did you see my chat? And it's like, no, I'm sorry. I'm just behind. God. Give me a moment. I'm trying my best. All right, let's I think it would honestly be quicker to just move over here. Yeah, I know you said 13. I thought we'd have decent luck on the 15-aught too. Let's we'll come back to that before the live stream's over. I hope anyway. We'll see. Let's move over here again and get on the boat. Ooh, that's magical looking. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where the heck did you people come from? You people weren't here all the time. Were you always here? I know you've been here, Mr. DJ guy with your backwards cap. I don't remember you, though. Who the frick are you? I'm gonna say this guy's name is Yuri. He's actually a Russian mafia guy. He's on vacation. This is Yuri's brother, Antonov. And he's got a voice like this. I am Antonov, and this is my girlfriend, Yurislav. I have no idea. So, yeah, they're just, chilling here. Where the heck did you... I never seen these people before. Did they only show up at nighttime or something? Interesting. Alright, we're moving on. Back to fishing, back to fishing. New NPCs. They need to be tanned. Yeah, exactly. That's how you know they're new. They haven't had a good tanning opportunity. Alright. Let's go. Actually, when I was in the Amazon, I got second-degree sunburn. My skin was peeling off. I, like, had blisters. It was crazy. I'd never had a sunburn that bad before. And I used sunscreen every single day. Waterproof sunscreen. And I still burned to a crisp. It was bad. Anyway, it reminded me of that. Definitely tourists. I agree. They gotta be tourists. Okay, so we're gonna look for wahoo spots now. Let me slow the boat down so I can bring up my map. Look at my map for some wahoo spots here. Okay, so this is, yeah. Okay, alright. So we'll move out. Go straight to that. Might change the time to here. You know, it's one of those type of fishing days where you end the day and you only get a cool $272,000. You know? Don't you hate those days when you're fishing in Fishing Planet and you end the day and you only get $272,000? Ugh, am I right? So anyway. Yeah, take that, sandbar. You ain't nothing. Alright, so our markers... There they are. Okay, so here's our markers. So we're going to slow it down. Oh, look at all the fish. Good deal. So there should be wahoo in all of this nonsense. Let's see if we can get in on them. So this is the new rod that came with the holiday, the Halloween thing, right? Doesn't cast very far. Let's see if we can still get on one, though. Getting a 3-star pop out of it. That's good. Well, we did get a 3-star pop out of it. Now we're getting 1 star. This might not be very good. We can't cast very far with this thing. Oh, Jesus. We had a little game lag there. Messed up our cast. That's fun. Make a meal a day. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Bad day. Bad day. You do what you have to do to entertain the viewers. If that's what I call it. Oh, come on. Give us a 2-star pop, if anything. only $38. I only get $38 a day. Second-degree burns in Mexico. I don't use sunscreen. You gotta get that skin cancer. That's how you get that medical license. Dub the anglers back. Good deal. Maybe three speeds the way to do it. They want that popper to be quick. It's kind of like how they. I watched that John B video of them fishing in the in Australia. They work that popper quick to get those GTs and the that queen something or other. That one mackerel. Well, evidently these wahoo don't like anything I'm throwing. Well, we've had like 6 casts now with absolutely nothing going on. I don't think that this rod was the right choice. I thought it would have been an okay choice given that it came with the holiday event and all that sort of stuff, but it's not doing too hot right now. And we can't use the super heavy ones because they're too heavy. Tell you what, call me crazy. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna get a better rod so we can go after these wahoo a little bit better. Seen you the other day in Japan. Probably did. I do remember seeing someone who was doing a really good job. That must have been you. I was looking at the chat and I was like, wow, that guy's pro. That guy's pro right there. That's probably you, eh? It's gotta be. As far as the chat is concerned, that was him. He was doing good. Or them. Don't want to assume anything. Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's figure this out. We got the Atoll Scout Pack. That could work. I used a 5.716. Casting. We'll bring this as a backup. Oh shoot, that's big. That's big boy stuff right there. We could throw a big popper with that one. All right. Okay. Let's head back. We talked. Okay, right on. I think I remember. I was getting pearls at the time, and what were we talking about? You asked me if I was the guy that made videos. I said yes. Correct? And then you asked me how long the holiday event was going on, and I gave you the wrong answer. Is that right? Is that right? Have I tried vertical? In the past, I have. It's been months, probably. I haven't been to the Maldives in a hot minute. Whoa. That freaking Speedy Gonzales over here. You ever see a giant net like this and just want to jump into it? Doesn't that look fun? The net splashes you on the water. I don't know. I see nets like that and I just feel like a trapeze performer. I just want to jump into it. Alright, enough of that. That's the ADHD brain going to town. Let's move it along. Fishing Planet. Level 86 on 130 days. There you go. RTV. Yo, what's up, oh? How's it going? Batista. You related to Dave Batista? He's your brother? I knew it. I knew you looked alike. It's crazy that you get all these small fish icons and then one giant fish icon just like right below you. Jeez Louises. Oh, trying to get back at me, huh? Well, it didn't work. Oh, right on. Good deal. All right, so we can actually go into here and go to the boat, and then we can select another location and it'll move us there so that we can cast towards another location, for instance. This is actually the rod that I caught oh shoot, what are they called? The ghost triera and all that sort of stuff. Vampire triera. Level 16 something in 5 years. There we go. Oh, big fish, come back for it. I don't know how with all of my other popping that I did with that other rod, we never had a single fish show interest, but yet here we are just lazily doing a 1-star pop and we get a fish to come up. Money! There you go. 3 mil right now. Nice. That'll allow you to just kind of do what you want. You're broken, Fishing Planet. You know, the one thing that's good about being broken, Fishing Planet, is that you can't get any worse. I mean, you could if you like sold all your rods or something like that and you were broke. So just don't sell your rods. Keep the rods. Don't sell your lures. You can't catch a fish with just a rod and a reel. You need the lures or hooks and bait. You're at 6K at the Everglades. You better stay at the Everglades for a little bit. Right? Hot dang, man. So we do have fish way at the bottom. So this is a tuna. This is even the wahoo. We got a big eye tuna taking top water right now. You've been saving for a while. What level are you, Crimson? Bro. It's out to 200. He's underneath the boat. $101 now. 101. Can we get to 100 likes? I know like we're literally at 101 right now. But could it be possible to get to 100 likes during the live stream? If we did that, I would be able to go to sleep tonight like happy. I would be able to like fight all the bad nightmares. I'd be like, no, go away. When I usually when I sleep, I have dreams of going through a crowd of people that all go, "You're a failure. You'll never amount to anything. Your father is ashamed of you." But if I get to 100 likes during this live stream, that might not happen. Dogtooth tuna, hot thing, bro. Let's go. That's something different. Didn't expect that, but that would have been fun. Could you imagine catching that like in real life on a top water? That would be cool. I'd be all about that. You're saving for St. Croix. Nice. Good goal. Good goal. Your father is ashamed of you. That's what the guy in the mirror tells you. Dude, guy in the mirror is bad guy. Don't listen to him. That's funny. Oh, jeez. What can you do? We could have rod holders on the other motorboats to troll and use bottom float rods. Yeah, it would be cool. There's a wahoo. That's a wahoo. Gotta be. It's gotta be. It's the only fish that's blue like that. I'm pretty sure even the barracuda Not blue like the wahoo is. It's funny because I remember watching a Meat Eater episode where they were trolling for wahoo, but I've only caught wahoo on topwater lures here. Military dark humor. What can you do? What can you do? Humor. Humor is medicine. You know? When the situation's dire. 121 pounds, $21,000, 12,579 XP trophy wahoo. Not too bad, not a unique by any means, but you can see what I mean by how blue it is. You could honestly tell just when it went for the lure that it was a wahoo just because it's so blue. It's like a little blueberry under there taking your popper. Let's see if we can pull a unique out of here though. That was one of the henchmen. One of the henchmen guarding the big boy. Gotta be. Ooh! Oh, he was there. So, just for those, the one person who was asking where the wahoo, or when I get this lure, and I'll show you the marker for this particular marker, but I have a number of markers around this one location where it's really good wahoo fishing. And if you want to know who gave us the markers for this, you know, I don't want to say it's insider fishing or anything, but it was Andrew from Fishing Planet. So there's it is a marker for a trophy wahoo, and we did catch a trophy wahoo, so that checks out. That checks out. So you had negative 977 by negative 362. Over here we have a unique well, we gotta back the boat up. We gotta go for that one. That one's on the Stealth Popper A-Dot. Okay. And this one is a trophy barracuda. Wow, shoot dang. You can see how silver he is in comparison. And this is another uni wahoo. Out to the right of us. Wow, shoot dang. Let's see if we can just switch spots and see if we can cast towards that one. Pull a unique out of there. Do I ever do any real life fishing? Have you looked at our channel? You know there's like a playlist on our channel that's all like in real life stuff. Because we have a second channel, Philly's Prods, that is all in real life stuff. It's called the Modern Day Outdoorsman. The MDO. Currently sitting at 7,800 subscribers. I just want to say, when I put out, let's see, when I put out my Alaska video, we were at 6,600 subscribers, and since I put out my Alaska video, we have gone up to 7,800. We have gained 1,200 subscribers from one video. If that one tells you a little bit as to how good some of those videos are on the MDO channel. So if you enjoy in real life hunting and fishing and all that sort of stuff, definitely check out the Modern Day Outdoorsman. I know I sound like I'm just like, oh, you should go do blah 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 blah, but like, honestly, as I get older and people don't want to watch an old wrinkly man playing video games, like I'll most likely just keep putting videos out on the Modern Day Outdoorsman channel. So as we're all 30 years older than right now, you know, I'm 62. You guys are whatever you are 30 years from now. Chat, throw what you'll be 30 years from now in the chat. But you better make sure you're subscribed to the MDO. Otherwise, there's no way we'll be able to keep in touch with each other. He doesn't know how to. He doesn't know how to. How am I doing? I'm doing well, Shane. How are you doing? I don't know how to fish in real life. I don't know how to do it. 65. You and me hanging out. 62 and 65. We'll need some good rocking chairs is all I'm saying. Well, shit, we'll put the rocking chairs in the back of the truck and go fishing. Where did you guys get those rocking? Oh, we brought them with us. We use rocking chairs wherever we go. Just to properly display that we're old men. Never knew. Never knew. Oh, man. I need to advertise in my videos more about the MDO. Because we have our Amazon fishing video coming out here in the next month or so. Been working on it. And honestly, I've been texting people. I've been texting people snippets. And the first 5 minutes are so good. I honestly hope that the rest of the video is as good as the first 5 minutes. This is a barracuda. Hey, ayo, ayo, ayo. Got ourselves a little 25-pound barracuda out of there. Let's back the boat up. I want to go for a unique wahoo. Oh, wrong button. $47. That won't be too bad, eh? That's. You won't even be over the hill. You'll be set, man. Alright, let's move right in the middle. Big cast, Eno. What's happening in Norway? Are we still talking about Norway? Sorry, give me a second. I'm old. I have to get my eye drops in. My eyes are drying out. I'm like the Tin Man in the Wizard of Oz. My eyes start to squeak when I open and close them. On the riverbank. Ooh, big fish. That's a tuna. That's a tuna. You like how sometimes I randomly set the hook live action like I'm actually there in person? Oh. It's kind of fun. You gotta switch it up every once in a while. Think this is another dogtooth? Last tuna we caught was a dogtooth. I forget how to fish and drives home. On a 6-aught bucktail where you are. I'm not sure. I'd love to see them add like bucktails like what they use for muskie fishing here in Wisconsin. I'd love to see them add those for like really big muskie. Because I would love for people to reach like level 40 or something like that. And instead of just having sturgeon as an option, I'd love for like at level 42 to unlock bucktails or something and be able to go for 50+ pound muskie or something as another option. Like I'd love to add some range to what fish are available in Fishing Planet. Instead of just like it being so cut and dry of like, oh, this is, you should go to Emerald Lake, you should go to Falcon Lake, you should go to Everglades, you should go to St. Croix, you should go to San Joaquin. I'd rather it be multiple different locations that are all good and you can kind of choose where you want to go. And it'd be even better if it was skill based. Like if you're better at fishing this particular way, you should go this way. Or if you enjoy fishing with feeder rods versus fishing with topwater, or, you know, something like that. I think that would be cool. 65. Hot dang. Another 65, huh? You're coming to attempt it? Get it. Look at all those sailboats off in the distance. $12-aught hook. $15 likes away from 100 likes. It's gonna be close, I tell you what. It's gonna make the difference, I'm telling you. It's gonna make the difference between the person in my dream going, you know what? You did okay. Versus something else. We'll see. 86 now. Nice. Oh, Lee, it's glinting. Can we put our sunglasses on? How do we do that? How do I put my sunglasses? Oh, here we go. We did it. Well, that really did help. How did I do that? Oh, it's G. G for glasses. Nice. There's a wahoo. Oh, you freaking fracking. You freaking fracking guy. Anyone have Netflix? Is anyone gonna watch the new Guillermo del Toro Frankenstein movie when it comes out? I think it comes out November 7th, right? That's in 2 days. Oh, also November 5th. Anyone watching V for Vendetta tonight before you go to bed? That's a big one. That's a big one. Whoa! Daddy Apache over here catching a 168-pound unique wahoo. God dang, man. God dang, man. Cast one way out here again. Oh, probably getting close to where we need to go back out for that one black marlin before the live stream gets over. People must have got hit with an ad. We were at like 94 people and then we dropped off to 78. Barracuda there. Alright, let's move the boat. Move the boat. Ever seen Stranger Things? The arcade is in your town. Really? Is it still like operable? Are they still it's still like an operable like 80s themed arcade? Huh? Fun factoid, if you ever watched the video of my dad fishing with me, playing some fishing games and all that sort of stuff, he actually worked, his uncle owned an arcade and employed him when he was a teenager. So he was the guy walking around helping people when the machine stole your quarter and all that sort of stuff. So kind of fun. It's kind of fun to like look back at that time. You know, we play video games like we just walk down and we play it on a console. We have games on our phones these days, games on our computer or whatnot. But it is fun to kind of look back on a time where games were literally like a place you had to show up to in person. You had to go to this arcade with lots of other people and play a game. Stand in line in order to play a game. It's crazy. Empty building they use. Okay. That's still pretty cool. Is it in Indiana or is it in Georgia? Where is it? I know they do a lot of filming for shows and stuff and movies in Georgia. But maybe it's somewhere completely random. I went back to catching pike to get your money up and you get at least twice as much for a full keep net. Okay, right on. But remember, it's not about a full keep net. It's about time spending. So if it takes you 30 minutes to fill up a keep net at Weeping Willows versus 2 hours to fill up a keep net at St. Croix, then it doesn't matter how much a full keep net gives you. It's you would rather catch a certain amount of fish and then change the time and continue fishing and catch as many fish as you can while playing in 30 minutes than fill up a keep net. Your concern should never be filling up a keep net. It should be catching the most amount of fish in the time that you are playing. I made a video about that. It's the biggest mistake people make while playing Fishing Planet. In Douglasville, Georgia. Nice. We're right on. That's cool. Alright, making our way downtown. Let's switch the time to nighttime. We're headed south. It is cool that they have a working compass on your boat. That dang plane is over here again. I think it's a spy. My keep net holds surveying that lure really brings them in fast. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I would, because we have that one video where we compare. I guess that was sturgeon. So, I mean, even if you have access to Weeping Willows, like, because we already proved in the video that you can catch more, you can make more money in XP fishing for sturgeon than pike at St. Croix. And I know that you can make more money fishing for carp at Weeping Willows than sturgeon at San Joaquin. So honestly, although it may feel like you're making a lot of money at St. Croix right now instead of fishing at Weeping Willows, you're probably not. I would try to find, I wish I could tell you what the name of those videos were off the top of my head, but I can't. I just know that they're like comparison videos essentially. And so if you watch those videos and then do a similar comparison with your St. Croix setup to see if it is as good as you think it is, you may be able to actually test it and see if it is that good. Just for your, to make you feel better about it, I guess. Alright, I'm putting on the 13-knot fisher guy. David Probus! 61 months, my god, we've known each other for 5 years. How crazy is that? That's wild, man. That is wild. That's pretty cool. Right on, Wayne. Smokey and the Bandit. Movie Tank. No, I've never seen that. I feel like I clicked that one close and I didn't even look at how far it was. Oh, it's still good. Bonkers! Absolutely bonkers. Black Dog, wait, start saying was here. What in the world are you saying? Oh, I can't even, it's so dark I can't even see our rods that much. I feel like you can see them on your screen better than I can see them on my screen. Why didn't I put a light on my freaking hat? What good is this helmet? I can't see anything. I'm sick of farming marlin and swordfish. Just change up your lures, I guess. I really don't know otherwise. Change up lures, change up locations. What are you using for lures? It really kind of comes down to trolling octopuses and plugs. If you're catching a lot of stuff on one, then maybe switch to the other. There we go. That's a good size. Alright. We gotta slow the boat down. This might be the one that ends the stream here. Wish I had a light on. That'd make it a little easier to see. You're a truck driving man. Very nice. What time of fishing? Any time. I'm not specific. I do assume, since it is up north, that, you know, during night we might see some northern lights or something like that. That could be pretty cool. Ended up not being as big as we thought it might be. Taking out a little bit of line at the end here. You got more likes than people watching. We managed it. We managed it. Type, sorry. I'm indifferent. I really don't care. I assume it'll be very similar to what we have right now. And that is fine by me. I know some people are looking forward to maybe them putting in ice fishing somehow with all the ice caps and stuff, but I'm not gonna hold my breath about it. 217-pound young black marlin to end it. There we go. We can actually see it. Very nice. Very nice. Well, that is gonna do it, everyone, for this live stream on this fantastic Wednesday. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. We got close to 100 likes, you know. Hopefully that works out just fine. I hope. My gosh. 40 to 45 kg, not over 50. Love vids on almost all of them. Good luck and stay safe. Hey, you as well. Take care, man. And that goes for all of you. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. As always, love seeing everyone in the chat and chatting with me. Obviously, playing this game by myself would not be as fun without all of you here to chat with. So I really appreciate it. So thank you. Pat all of yourselves on the back. If they don't give me King Bjorn and Prince Oslo to be a companion in Norway, I will be disappointed. That's true. That's, you know, I was talking with Andrew today. I was. And I hadn't even considered that. But that would be a fantastic little memorial somehow to fit in a little Norwegian elk hound Bjorn. Oh man, that almost brings a tear to my eye. Yeah, that would be really cool. 2 accounts. Okay, there you go. You play. I mean, we do play with people online during the live stream. So today we've been fishing with people. You can see the people in the bottom corner here. All the people we've been playing with during the live stream. So yeah. But anyway, everyone, hit the like button if you haven't already. Like I said, I have been working on my own company stuff right now since the Halloween season is over. We do have the Norway map coming out, so as we learn more information, I might put out videos to kind of like, I guess, talk about the information we're getting. But otherwise, I'm going to be working on this stuff. Once I finish it, I'm going to be working on my Amazon fishing video for the Modern Day Outdoorsman channel. Like and subscribe. If you haven't checked out that channel, go check it out. That's where all of our in real life hunting and fishing videos are. And then, on top of that, once I finish that, I will finally return back to bow angles and continue making videos. So the videos might be a little sparing until I get all that stuff done. It's just I have to change up my priorities for a little bit. But anyway, this was fun. There will be Northern Lights in Norway, otherwise that's the point. What's the point? Shall try join next time. There you go. All right. Well, take care, everyone. Love to see you here, and we'll see you next Wednesday, eh? As always, remember, everyone. Oh, we still had this scary Halloween.
We're one family.
Let's try that one more time. Sorry. I switched over everything with the new hard drive. It's all a little bit slow.
Game on.